I've been traveling back and forth to Brazil for about 15 years now, and was introduced to the Agua de Oxalá ceremony there. So in 1981, I went to Nigeria to participate in that same ceremony. And although there are some logistical differences, it is still the same ceremony. So then I decided, well, we have an Obatala egg bay, we birthed an Obatala. How can we do that same ceremony here? So I started bringing jars back and vases back and started laying out logistically how we too could do that ceremony. And that was the birth of it. And we've been doing the ceremony 4 or 5 years.
Tutu bogo ego mojuba Olódùmarè bless Olódùmarè ache afere fún ego ni báyé tó nù Olamide báyé Adéṣọlá báyé Onídìínà báyé bobo wa ní ṣe àṣẹ Olódùmarè bobo wa ní ṣe bobo wa ní ṣe.
I learned very, very early on that Egun is the foundation of our everyday existence. Egun is our beginning in this culture and in this religion.
I like to speak about Congo and Palo as a religion because it's a religion like Santeria is a religion. And it is in a way, originally it was a completely different religion, but today it is a syncretic religion.
Anthropologists in Cuba, also American, they are really upset to know the secret inside the keys. They want to know how it works. And all this aberration for me. It's not, they say when you ask someone, a practitioner, the secret is here in the mind. It's not inside. You can have the keys that it gives you, and you don't know how it works. You don't know how to make it talk.
It's a religion that has nothing to do with the devil. We don't worship the devil, we don't have a devil, we never have a devil.
We decide every year on what we're going to do for our conference through readings. We have a couple of ideas, and then we find out what we should really go with. And from there, we start brainstorming. We came up with the idea of Egun practice because we realize that a lot of people really don't know what it is. They don't know what to do, how to do, and we thought that that would be something that the community really needed because Egun is first.
Our children, for the first time in our community, have stepped through and decided to stand alongside us and fight for the right and have the right to make sure that this religion continues, that our worship of Orisa continues.
With the help of my family. With the help of my family. Your families will help you, all right? Okay. My community. My community. My godparents. My godparents. My mentors. My mentors. And my fellow Egg Bay members.
I was not enthusiastic about joining this Egg Bay because I'm grown and but I did anyway, and it has been a beautiful experience for me in interacting with my mentors and with my Egg Bay and just being Yoruba with some other people has been very nice for me. So thank you to all of you. Thank you to my mama, to the core committee, the mentors, and my Egg Bay. Thank you.
You see these 3 lines right here? This is 2/3 of your oral Egun music. Pop, 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 pop. Coro. Coro. You supposed to say Okoro. But don't forget your yanko ta. Kang, 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 kang. You say Koro, Okoro, Koro, Okoro. Che Iwama, O Che Che, Che Iwama, O Che Che, Che Iwama, O Che Che. Alaba o, alaba, alaba, alaba o, alaba, alaba, alaba o, alaba, alaba, alaba o.
The blessings of abundance, blessings of love, blessings of clarity, of light and forgiveness. Let us be renewed today, renewed in our faith, renewed and open to receive your blessings and open to receive something new. Olofi, Lord God, omnipotent one, I ask that you shed light upon all those present here and that all those who could attend and could not attend. I ask that you shed light on our families, friends, loved ones, and extended families.
The dead are not under the ground. They are in the trees that quiver. They are in the woods that weep. They are in the waters of the rivers. They are in the waters that sleep. They are in the crowds. They are in the homestead. The dead are never dead. And everyone pushes you. And as you're being pushed, your spirit guides are those which are helping you through this life plan, through this incarnation of this rebirth. That's their job, to get you there. And Orisa is pulling you this way because it's their job to pull you into whatever it is you're supposed to be.
All people remember their past and venerate their ancestors. All over the world, all societies. They know instinctively that they need the intervention of those that have gone before them in order to move forward. They remember their dead through stories, carried from generation to generation.
I don't think any society, Orisa or otherwise, can exist and continue to exist without the support of Egun, without the support of spirit, without the support of those that have gone before. Institutions don't just exist politically, they also exist spiritually. And the force that underpins that existence, or the core of that existence that allows it to continue to grow and be, is Egun.
So it's like I said, it's not a wiggly arm and anything here. No, it's a very definite movement, okay? It ends somewhere, okay? Okay, it's still a three-step. 1, 2, 3. So now what you're doing is still gonna fall the same way. If I go, I might not be doing 3 and 1, 2, 3, but it's still a third. Still the same. Okay? Yours should be much louder than Amma. Celestial Soaps, which are Orisha soaps by Onioshun Quality. That's me.
We have Yemoja and Oya, Nana Budaku, and Ochosi. And I also have some Shango dolls, but they're also.
His early exposure to his African heritage was through the Afro-Cuban dance known as rumba. He made frequent trips to Cuba to compete in dance contests. On one trip, Baba Christopher inadvertently went to what he thought to be a rumba party, only to find out he walked into a bimbe.
His center was one of the many to open the doors of the Yoruba religion to African Americans. Even though she was ridiculed by her peers, she was determined to spread her knowledge of the religion to as many as she could.
Ian Center went through different initiations around the world. Her love of travel took her to many places. She traveled to Africa to receive Babalaye in Dahomey and joined the Agboni Society in Nigeria.
This is like a family to me. I mean, if anybody on the outside knows what's here on the inside, they would be here.
And the person that I'm talking about is Ama Oroliwa Adesile.
I am living and seeing my dreams manifest in my lifetime. It is amazing. And all I did was open myself up to Obatala and to Olofi and to Egon and say, use me.
The refrain that I picked up comes from Osa Meiji, which is your best friend is your worst enemy. As it has been explained to me, you can be your own worst enemy. And you should first be your own best friend. And one of the ways you can be your best friend is to plan for your estate.
This ritual here is, I had just gotten cut here, and it was like, okay, you gotta have henna on your hands. So that's the henna on the hand in the plastic thing. And then the next day was supposed to be the day where they tied 36 needles together and wrapped it in a black thread and plucked the gums, and then took dried, roasted peanut shells and put it on the gums so they could be black. Right. Because black gums are the most beautiful thing you could possibly have. If you don't have black gums and a gap in your tooth, how will you ever get a husband?
Looking at the question of what direction do I see the Yoruba community moving in the future, I think that we're going to continue to make strides towards being formally organized, being institutionalized, having an economic base, and in the future even offering services to the community, be they services to people that are Yoruba and non-Yoruba, like many other religious institutions do.
Ayaguna kalabo chikambo, ejilala solala o, obatala abuke abuke aro, baba oba oba say
on up under them bottles. You know what I'm saying? They're all cool, but there's some dip going on up under there. And every now and then they'll go back. You know, there's dip happening. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I like you, you like me, and I like